I don't know how to open this show yet, so just welcome to the Archer recap for episode 2 of season 7. We'll think of something.
Are we doing phrasing?
I thought about that as the name of the show. If we ever do the rest of the series, maybe that's what we'll call it.
Speaking of phrasing, that's getting ahead of ourselves.
Yes. So, we will start off with a summary, which we didn't do last time. I want to apologize for that. That was our first one. We're going to do summaries from here on in. So, bear with me. As the real Veronica Dean asks the Archer Agency for help reacquiring the disc that they helped steal, Cyril tries to assert his authority over the team. Archer and Lana meet with her lawyer, Al Shapiro, who is none the wiser about their identities, thanks to goggles, and they agree to help him with a handoff for the disc. Lana disguises herself as a chauffeur, and Archer hides in the trunk of his limo. At the agency, Mallory implores Cyril and the others to change who they are, as they've been given a second chance in L.A. Mallory, of course, does not feel she needs to change, and we may be seeing a new Cyril soon. The handoff goes awry when it's revealed Shapiro doesn't have the money and gets himself and Lana kidnapped by the bikers. The bikers also steal his limo, not knowing Archer is in the trunk. As Mallory and the others cannot reach Lana, they reluctantly try to call Archer and assume the sounds they hear are another of his elaborate voicemail pranks, but it is actually him being discovered by the gang and having to brutally take them all out. Archer attempts the rescue of Lana and Shapiro, but is badly wounded and cannot act before he is discovered. Luckily, the team realizes that it was not a voicemail and arrive to save them just in time. Afterward, at the agency, Shapiro is thankful, pays them, and will recommend him to his contacts, and Pam, unfortunately, does not understand how pay rates work at the Vegas agency. End of the episode.
That's our show. Goodbye.
Yes. That's the recap. No. So I skipped over all the jokes. But, okay, let's start back at the beginning. This erection joke with the tight pants is...
I love it.
I know.
I love it.
Just the sound is perfect.
As soon as I heard it, I think a smile went across my face.
Yeah.
It's like, ah!
I can't wait for it to happen to Ray, because you know it's going to be Veronica Dean, and they're all going to look at him. What? I'm not that gay. I like Cyril being an asshole boss. He thinks he's actually in charge. It's cute.
Yeah.
Mallory
is literally on the wall.
Yes. That was Dick not letting them pick up the kid. But there's their AJ reference.
Yeah.
By the way, Cyril, maybe read some federal laws. You can't stop Lana from getting her kid.
Yeah.
And then taking part in the mission. What an ass. Patton also seems to be a regular this season. He's in the preview for a few other episodes. So I'm looking forward to that.
This is probably going to be one of those things that keeps going back and forth, back and forth, back and
forth.
forth.
Definitely. There's no way they're done. They're still curious about the disc. Something's up.
Yeah. And he might be their new Slater of sorts if he keeps getting them work.
Yeah. I'm fine with that. He's not an ass like Slater. And he actually brings something to the team because he's so ineffectual. It's perfect. It's perfect as someone who can give them money and jobs, but not actually threaten them in any way. Also, that stuff with the dogs, I feel like he improv'd half of that.
Yes, yes.
It's like one of those family circus things, where Billy runs around, but with blood and wet dog with diarrhea.
I guess the hush puppies have need a little more work.
My experience with giving a dog a sedative so they don't jump on people. Yeah, that's what happens when you give a dog a sedative and let them eat. So, I think Krieger may have messed up the dosage a little bit.
I liked when Brian Dean wanted that very elaborate drink.
Yeah.
And that's when you could tell Archer was turned on, and that was before the pants.
Yeah. I don't think he's going to try to sleep with her. It seems like he legitimately respects her.
Yeah. I, it's kind of hard to pin him down right now.
I think okay, because she's voiced by Mallory's voice actress, right? Am I wrong in thinking that? They sound similar.
I don't know.
Let me look real fast. Veronica Dean.
Meanwhile, she wanted that drink, and Mallory was like, "Ooh, that sounds good," and Archer's like, he cuts her off right away.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We don't have enough. Okay. She puts a figure save and see blah blah. Let's see. Her voice is Mary McDonald Lewis, and that is not.
That is Mallory.
No, it is not. Sounds like Mallory though. A nicer Mallory.
Nicer Mallory. Are you let down by you know how we saw the trailer last week for this one? We see Ray dressed as that biker. How it was just for one little scene.
Yeah, they like doing it though.
Mm.
They'll shove things in the trailer that don't add up.
Like next week's is just pretty inconsequential.
Yeah.
Wearing the goggles again and just.
It seems like if they're just constantly breaking into people's houses. That disc, Longwater is definitely a bigger deal than they're letting on, though. Because according to the Wikipedia I just looked at, Shapiro is her divorce attorney.
Yeah.
Not her regular attorney.
Oh.
So why would her divorce attorney have, like, critical information? Well, I actually like that there's a legitimate mystery this season.
Yeah.
Like, usually series-wide arcs are about Archer, and this one really isn't, which is a nice change of pace.
I liked when they had one of the office scenes where they were just in the swivel chairs. It just worked out.
Premature spinning ruins the excess spinning ruins the bearings prematurely.
They just don't care. Just keep spinning.
I loved it.
It's such a simple thing, but you know, when it's like real life, when you're in a swivel chair, you really do feel compelled to just swivel.
Yeah, especially if you're bored.
Yeah.
You don't know what else is to do, and
I mean, Pam and all them, they really had nothing to do since they weren't on the mission.
yeah.
And
Krieger seemed to have disappeared, though we did get some A+ Krieger stuff this episode.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the stuff with Mallory and the old ladies.
Damn it, I'll never be able to stand up again. But you know what we did get this episode? The triumphant return of phrasing.
Yes, finally. And Rampage.
Yes.
Jesus Christ, Archer. I was torn between... Because I knew they made it very clear it wasn't a joke. It wasn't a voicemail gag. But I so wanted it to be. And just have it sync up perfectly.
Yeah. Oh my god, he recorded crickets.
He trained crickets. No! You decapitated a guy with a shovel.
They were going to throw me in a wood chipper.
I know, but still. The show sometimes, early on, it had a problem with showing that Archer is actually really good at doing his job, as long as there's no finesse required.
Yeah.
So I like it when it shows how oddly competent he is at, like, breaking and entering and killing people.
I think a running gag that are going to go for this season is they're just constantly going to put stuff in Lana's chest. That disc has been in there twice.
Yeah, this one was creepy, though. Those bikers are probably going to come back.
Yeah.
They don't know who hired them. And I'm beginning to think... I read on a forum post, somebody said it might be Katya.
Really?
Well, they said it sounded like Katya, the fake Veronica Dean. But she's also way taller than that character.
Yeah.
She's as tall as Archer, so I don't think so. So maybe she can change her height. She is a robot.
All them software updates.
Yeah. She never got her vagina back.
Yeah. Well, maybe.
Oh, I'm sure he mailed it back.
Yeah.
Gave her a call. We're gonna go to Ireland for a couple days.
But when they moved to LA, which we've not seen where any of them are actually living in LA
Yeah, it's true. I assume that the agency is where they're all living. Like the last time they changed location,
Hmm.
they didn't think it was going to be permanent, so they just stuck them in Cheryl's house.
Yeah.
Like, why design a whole new apartment for Archer? Since I mean, his is the only place that we ever see anyway, besides Mallory's house on occasion.
That's true, yeah.
Let's see.
Hmm.
Hmm. So Shapiro's bad at investing, which is interesting.
And I told you that cashier's check was gonna be bad.
Yeah. Well, at least this one was legitimate.
Yeah.
We'll see. Once I'm sure Veronica Dean isn't going to be happy when she finds out she's broke.
Yeah. I love how they keep giving them more money, like exponentially.
Yeah, I think every episode they're going to get more. It's
Two
just going to end.
$200,000.
Oh, Pam, you didn't know what was going to happen, did you?
I mean, maybe Archer should be a little more grateful that she let Furlock Bone get out on the street.
That flyer is going to keep coming back. You know it.
I bet they were considering like Sherlock Bones, and they're like, "Oh crap, that's actually an anime slash."
Probably. Because they have to run everything by copyright check.
Yeah. Ah, like Furlock just seems a little more forced, but. I mean, I liked this episode. It's
No flash forwards to Archer in the pool, which I thought might happen.
hmm
Uh,
that's something they're keeping above us. We probably won't see anything about that for maybe 3 or so more episodes.
Yeah. We still need to meet Veronica Dean's ex-husband, because I think he's definitely important in this.
Yeah. Watch it be somebody like Slater or
Oh my god. If Slater came back, that would be ugh.
Yeah.
Also, I went back and watched the first episode again, and yeah, they showed Archer's face. That's my mistake, everybody.
Boom, rim shot.
Yes. No, we're gonna use phrasing, Mark. I like the new gag where she screams, and Cheryl's afraid to slap her, so she slaps Pam. And Pam just decks her.
Yeah.
It's a hilarious Three Stooges gag.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I love how horrified Mallory was. Like, oh my god! Like, even for her, that was so cold.
Elaborate voicemail, elaborate voicemail. You can tell that she finally lost it.
I know. I think this is the cap for that. I don't think that Archer will do it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Which is fine. After she got him back last season.
Yeah.
And this has proved to everybody that elaborate voicemail isn't a good idea. So
It's had a run of what, 3 seasons?
yeah. I'm sure they'll bring it back at some point, but I think it's done for now. His car is still broken.
Yes.
I love it. Murte. It's not.
Yeah.
Poor Archer.
Yeah. He just wants to fight on top of a moving train.
Yep.
Just wants to fly the train.
You'll get there, buddy. You'll get there.
You got to see the Seamus tattoo on him again this time.
Yeah. Little wee baby Seamus in Showtime is probably a wee toddler Seamus now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we'll be seeing him again.
No, unless he comes back, like, really aged up, like, being resentful.
Well, like I said, he can't be that much older than AJ. He'd probably be like 2 or 3. But I would like if, like, they found out that he actually is Cyril's kid, and he has to pay all this back child support. It's like Archer faked his death or something.
And that would basically bankrupt the biggest agency.
Yes.
So that's their excuse to getting rid of it.
Yeah. That would be good. Do you think they're going to have any off-time episodes this season? Like, where they're just having, like, a day to themselves?
I'm sure they'll find an excuse to do something.
I mean, last season had a couple where it was just them, like, screwing around in the office. Like, it still was a crazy Archer episode. Like, the one with the fake Pakistani spy.
Yeah. And one like the Vision Quest one, where they're supposed to go in the office, but they got stuck in that elevator.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, also, Toast Robot is back.
Yes, Milton. Even Milton was swiveling.
I love it. Milton has serious concerns about that because he's a robot. That's all he has to move on. I just love that they brought the robot for no reason.
Well, they spent money on it, and he was perfectly all right.
True.
That would have been cruel.
Doesn't do anything, but still.
He makes toast. That would have been just cruel if they left him in New York.
True.
Like,
They
wait,
come back.
I can't help but
Office.
can't help but feel that something's missing, and they would just show the dark office, and Milton would just be sitting,
Popping toast everywhere.
be piling up all around him. But as for like day off episodes, I'm sure we'll get like one or two. I mean,
Yeah.
since we established that they're close to Lana's parents, maybe they could have the Lana family reunion or something.
That's true. They did invite Archer to that. That would be fun. We have to meet the rest of the Lana's family.
Like the sister that they
Yes.
alluded to, and yeah.
I hope she's exactly like Archer.
That'd be crazy.
It would make perfect sense why Mallory is so used to putting up with people like him. Or not Mallory, Lana. We know why Mallory is used to.
Yes. Let's see. California, I guess if they wanted to give a damn, maybe Ray or somebody, or like, no, Cyril could give a crap like San Diego's Comic-Con.
That seems more like Krieger and Pam.
Oh, right, yeah, Fisherman's Daughter.
Yeah, definitely Krieger and Pam.
My own booth at Comic-Con to show off Fisherman's Daughter.
You kidding? I came here for all the free shit. I'm gonna drink some nerds under the table.
That seems like it'd be pretty easy.
Some weird flashback. Not the way I do it.
I have Anime Wife in the line to get some of those Funko Pop figures. Then I'm gonna flip them on eBay for extra cash.
Yeah, that's too normal for Krieger. You know, he'd take them and try to make them into little people or something.
I would just put cameras inside them, like I do to all your That's a running gag with Krieger too.
Oh, the cameras in all the bathrooms. He tracks everyone's phones.
Yes.
I mean, he should, considering he's supposed to be their tech guy, and they do need to be tracked on occasion. But
as long as where they're being tracked is not in an elevator.
True.
So people can actually talk to each other.
Yes. So I think that's it. Can't think of anything else in this episode that really was notable.
Nah, not offhand. I mean, it's just a continuation of the plot that we got. So.
Yeah, I think instead of we're not going to get that many one-offs this season, and I think this is just going to be a continuing plot about this disc. Long water. I'm sure there's a clue there that we're missing, but. Oh, okay. I think I get it now. What if Veronica Dean, because we've met an actress who was a Soviet plant before.
Oh, yeah, what's her name? She was like in season 2 or something?
Yeah, I can't remember her name, but she was super cheerful, and they have brought her back, which I thought.
Oh, yeah, that one. Oh, she had a catchphrase of some sort.
I can't remember. We won't look it up for time constraints, but I'm sure it'll come to us later. But what if Veronica Dean is a Soviet double agent who decided not to defect, and long water is a chemical that lets you breathe underwater for long periods of time, like, say, in a pool?
Well, I'll be damned.
I think I cracked it.
I'm
not even close.
I'm going to stay here and make sure you crack the big case.
Somebody's going to go, boop. You heard it here first, folks. I think I just cracked this season open.
Wow. So, being able to breathe underwater.
Well, theoretically, okay, well, technically, they can inject oxygen directly into your bloodstream, and you don't have to breathe for like an hour. It's still experimental.
Hmm.
So this would be just like a crazy Archer version of that.
Uh-huh.
But I mean, not that's like weird medical science things that not everybody knows about.
except
So
except for
I'm sure,
Krieger.
yeah,
Knew all about it. Oh yeah,
they'll be mad. Damn it! I was doing that.
just like the Shrinky Dinks all over again.
So you weren't drowning those rats? No, I was. That was for something else.
They knew too much.
Sorry, Rattly.
And it just so happens Archer got shot? Or
Archer got the formula. He was shot at, probably grazed, and he had to take it to jump in the pool and pretend he was dead.
Hmm. That would be something else.
They've done weirder.
I mean, yeah, they've done Fantastic Voyage, so
Yeah. At that point, what I'm suggesting is normal. We'll see. On that bombshell, we're gonna go for this week. Hope you enjoyed our summary, and we'll be doing these for the rest of the season. So enjoy.